Well, we're here at London's very iconic and historic Electric Cinema in the Portobello Road, a very famous part of London, for the fourth instalment of the Superbiker series of movies, which chronicles the story of the 2013 MCE British Superbike Championship, billed as the head-to-head between Shane Byrne and Japan's Reichi Kienari. But as MCE British Superbikes often and always proves, it doesn't quite go to the script. Every weekend something unpredictable happened. At the final day, when you just see that you've entertained once again tens and hundreds of thousands of fans at the racetracks and millions of TV viewers around the world with our championship, that's the satisfying thing for us.
Is it Shakey's destiny to be the first to claim 4 titles?
Hello 2013.
Or in 2013, do the gods of war favour another?
From previous films, what we've seen is it really brings out the emotions that you don't see, that you don't have time to see in the television broadcast. It brings that out and lets the TV crews explore it a little bit more. So it'll be really interesting to see the way that they've done that this year, especially with Shakey and Alex being such good friends off the track and such fierce rivals on the track.
And they go for the line and neck and neck. Alex nets it by half a bike length across the line.
Looking to see the battles, probably the Silverstone battle at when Shakey and Alex had the really close finish. I'm sure that'll be great to watch. Be interesting to see what a few of the quotes and comments one of the team managers come out with. Probably didn't think we were going to be riding and he nearly won the race, so that was good. Chuffed a bit. His man made a steal.
We had a good sort of championship last year with obviously Alex and Shakey battling for the title, and you know, obviously me swapping teams and then jumping on with the Yamaha guys at Milwaukee. So yeah, no, I think this film's going to be a definite eye-opener. You know, I'll do what I can to help, if it's possible for James to win the championship. If it's wet, then it's any man's. You know, it's just going to be one of them.
I've obviously seen the previous films, but it takes on an extra significance for me, of course, this year, because I know that in 2014 I'm going to be working in the championship for the first time, so that's something I'm really excited about. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing the film and seeing a bit behind the scenes of British Superbikes and refreshing the memory of a fantastic season last year.
Alex this year, you know, he's really focused. He's intense. You know, I've not seen this kind of intensity since when Leon Esm finished second in World Superbikes.
I was at a lot of the races this year. It's just interesting to see the take on it from a movie point of view, I suppose. That it's and bring back some of the emotion and the action that I've seen probably trackside throughout the year.
If we want to start, you know, taking the fight to Shakey, then they've got to start beating him. Because otherwise, if he goes into the showdown with just having dominated the whole season with that winning mentality, I think they'll find it very hard to beat him. But if, you know, they start to ruffle him up now and start to take race wins off him and podium credits, then I think you know, it might be a lot more successful.
If a new Superbiker movie, always nice at the start of the season. You know, Mark and the boys do a good job. It's lovely to recap and go over it and you know, just rediscover the emotions and exactly what went on last year. And it's always interesting, you know, to see the way that he's put it together.
It was a fantastic season last season, and it's at this point, as we look forward to this season, it's nice to kind of recap on what happened. Let's get to the movie.
Last year I was strong, I won races, so you know, I know what I need to do.
Many fast riders here.
Alex Lowe's has gone down. He throws his arms up in disbelief. He can't restart the race. What on earth happened there?
Right, I think it's fair. We'll see it again, but I think. Oh, here we go. We'll have another look. We're looking back.
It's Josh Brooks.
He had a little bit of a coming together with Josh Brooks. You can't apportion blame.
No, that was what happened. The two of them just went for the same line.
I really enjoyed it, actually. It was my favourite one so far. You know, I kind of liked the way it kind of skipped around through the season a little bit. You know, really got behind the scenes as well, so you saw quite a lot of the characters and, you know, how they are, whether it be Ellison with his baby or, you know, out motocrossing. And it was really very enjoyable.
I've seen all 4 of the films. I think it was actually the best one yet. It was, and obviously there was a great story to go out with the whole Shakey versus Alex competitions throughout the year, but I thought it was absolutely incredible, and getting Murray Walker involved in the film too was a great gig.
Don't discount Tommy Bridewell to have a say in the result. Go, go, go!
I think the moment that really made my the hairs on the back of my neck stand up was when Shaky passed Alex in the final race and started to gap him a little bit, and you could see in Alex's body language on the bike that he wasn't going to lie down and accept defeat. And having seen, you know, his parents watching, you know, seeing the footage with his brother, and you know, in the sacrifices that they've all made together, and you could almost see in his body that all those things meant that much to him. He wasn't going to let this slip away.
With echoes of the 2012 final, Alex's crash leaves him and his team devastated. The dream of lifting the title seems to be in tatters.
We knew what was coming whenever the championship was won, but the response of it was just, you know, to see the emotions inside the pit boxes, really, I think that was what made the film special, and it's what you don't really get to see on a race weekend. I think even as ourselves in the press office, we don't get to see it, you know, and it's nice to see that. It's nice to see just how much the championship meant, not only to the riders, but to the family, to the teams.
For ex-champ Keogh, things are not going to plan.
Oh, he got a faller.
At all.
Kianari. That is, yeah.
The onboards are obviously good. You sort of probably get more of a view of how fast in tight and close the racing is, and it gives you a different angle on it. You know, when you see like the rain and everything at Brands Hatch. It was nice to see the clip of me getting my first podium at Cadwell, and just little things like that really is what makes it obviously an all-round great film.
Obviously it's my home race and I can't wait to get out there. Pace has been pretty good all weekend, so it's playtime now and I can't wait to get out there.
Anything that could sort of excite you for something you've already seen, you know the result, but if it still moves you and, you know, brings a tear to the eye at some point, I think it's a great way to package MC British Superbikes to a wider audience. Tell people to watch that, and if they're not hooked on our sport and our championship after that, then frankly they have no soul.
Oh, Burns off, that's Burns off. Shaky Burns gone down.
I noticed my daughter got on loads, so I think she's been following the camera around, but good, yeah, great film, family aspect to it as well, so better and better every year, so I'll be looking forward to see what next year is like.
Fourth means the world to me, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the first one's cool because it means you're a champion, the second one's cool because it means you backed it up, the third one's, for me, a little bit irrelevant because, you know, a couple of other people have won 3, but if I become the first person to win 4, I'll be a happy boy on Sunday night.
Superbiker, the War for 4. The documentary of the MCE British Superbike Championship, coming to cinemas soon.